Y'all recently partnered with the program that is paying people an extra $1,000 a month from anywhere from 10 to 20 months. So that could be an extra $10 to $20,000. To see if you qualify for this program, all you gotta do is click that first link in the description. Yo, welcome to Team Go Mode. It's your man Earl, Batman Stringer. Now, if you read the title of this video, I'm sure you're like, what the hell is you talking about? Why would you buy hand warmers to make more money online? Like, how is that possible? So I'm about to break it down for you right now. All right, so first of all, let me show you what I got. All right, I just bought these hand warmers from Amazon. Now, I can't remember exactly, but they're somewhere between $10 to $15. All right, of course I'll put a link in the description if you want to check these out for yourself. But that ain't the purpose of this video. Okay, that's not. The purpose is to explain why I bought these. All right, so if you haven't been following my channel, I've been on a mission to see how much money I can earn from writing 2,000 letters to online casinos, right? So if you ain't familiar with that, check out my other videos. I'm constantly giving updates on that. So here's the thing. When I write these letters, I usually write early in the morning, right? And then I write late at night. That's when I usually write the letters. But in the morning, for whatever reason, my hands are freezing. And I think I know why. My wife keeps the house like a damn icebox. I guess opposites must attract because she is always hot and I am always cold, right? So a few days ago, I came in here early in the morning. I'm like, yo, let me start writing some letters, right? Because you gotta write your envelopes. Let me show you just in case, right? Got the envelopes right here. You gotta write on them. I got my index cards. You gotta write these little letters, all right, on them index cards. But in the mornings, when it's cold as hell in here, my hands are like little ice hands, right? They cold. So when I pick up my pen and start writing, I notice, like, man, this shit like stiff. Like, this is like my hands is cold. I can't get into a flow. So it hit me like, you know what? I'm gonna see how much it is to get some hand warmers. Like, I want to like start warming up my hands before I write these letters because I feel like I'll be way more productive if I'm like warmed up. Kind of like before you about to play like a sports game or something like basketball or like football or MMA. What do? What the hell you do? You warm up. You got to get that blood flowing. That's why you see boxers already come to the ring already sweating. They already hot. And that's what I feel like I need to help me be more productive with my letter writing. So I went on Amazon, looked at about 5 different, types of hand warmers, and I came up with these. And to be honest with you, I've never even seen these before. I'm used to seeing those little packets, you know what I'm saying? Like the little packet things you hold in your hands or whatever, and they heat up. So I ended up buying these. All right, so I actually used them yesterday for the first time just to see like what was they about. So honestly, these things is pretty cool. Like, I was surprised like how well they heat up. Like, I was very surprised because these things got 3 different levels, right? When you turn them on, you press this button right here. It's a little button. You hold that button in for 3 seconds, this thing's come on. Now when it come on, it's already on level 1. Now level 1 is a nice little warmth, right? And these heat up pretty quick. I'm talking about within 20 seconds, I'm feeling like the heat on level 1, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm really trying to get like my hands warm quicker. So I was like, let me go to level 2. So hit the button again, boom, goes to level 2. Level 2, in my opinion, that's the sweet spot. Like, level 2 is hot. Level 2 is hard for me to even hold these in my hand. That's how hot they is, right? And I'm like, that's it right there. So I literally sit here and I was holding both of them. Even though I'm left-handed, I only really need it for my left hand, but I was holding both of these for like 10 minutes. And after I put them down, I'm like, my hands was actually warmed up. So I said to myself, damn good purchase. Damn good purchase. Now, I didn't even go on level 3 with these. I ain't even try to go to level 3 because I'm like, I'm not going to be able to hold these on level 3, right? So I was showing my wife these. I'm like, babe, check this shit out. Like put these in your hand, right? So she held them. I put them on level 2, and she was like, damn. She's like, you could put these like on your sore shoulder and shit, right? And I'm like, I guess, right? So obviously you can use these, you know, many different ways. We actually volunteer at a dog shelter, and in the winter time, like, these are going to come in handy big time. Right now it's summertime. It's like 80 degrees. It should be like 80 degrees today, whatever. But once it get cold again, like in the fall and winter, definitely gonna be rocking these, right? For sure. So here's the thing. All right. Usually me and my wife, we have like movie night. Every day we watching like some sort of movie or show, you know what I'm saying, at night. That's how we wind down. So we watch it out in the living room. Then I always come back in here, you know what I'm saying, after we watch it, get back on the computer, editing videos, writing letters, whatever. And every time I come in here, because she keeps the house like a damn ice box, I'm like, damn, I'm freezing. And I always wear a hoodie in the house because it's always cold, right? So it hit me last night. I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my heater that I have in our bedroom, right? Because I always sleep with like a heater on. So I was like, I'm going to put that in the office, my little office area. And, you know, to be warm when I come in here after we watch a movie, it's going to be cozy in here, nice and toasty, right? So that's what I did. I got it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'll show you. I got this. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. This mug right here. Boom, right? So, hold on. So I set that up, turned that on, walked out the room for like 10 minutes, came back in. I said, damn, it feel good in here, right? So I went out and I went back. I told my wife, I'm like, yo, babe, I just turned the heater on. It's so toasty in there, right? It feels so good in the room. Like, I ain't freezing. Like, oh, I'm super cozy. So then she was like, so why'd you buy these? She's like, so couldn't you have just turned the heater on and like put your hands up to the heater for a few minutes? And I said, yeah, I probably could have. But see, at the time when I got these, I wasn't thinking about that heater because that heater was in the bedroom. And I didn't even think about bringing the heater in here because, you know, it just didn't cross my mind. But to be honest with you, I probably could have like just had the heater in here and then, you know, turn it on for a few minutes, heat up my hands, and then start writing. But, you know, these was only, I think, like I said, $10 to $15, and they're going to come in handy in the winter time. So I have no regrets about getting these hand warmers. Ultimately, these did work. They actually did heat up my hands and made it easier for me to write letters, made me a lot more productive. And when you're more productive writing letters, ultimately, you make more money. Now, if you want to see how my writing 2,000 letter challenge is going, you can watch this video right here, right now.